Okay, we are on live now. Hello, YouTube. Good morning. We are starting a new conversation here in Talking Talking. Talking Talk is a platform where you can practice idioms like English, Spanish, French, Italian, I think. I'm not a teacher. I want to practice anyone. I'm just a student facilitator that is here to practice conversation with the others, né? And today we will talk about harvesting plants. Let me took the questions. Put on chat. Okay. So, Luis Carlos, talking about plants. How, not just but how harvest plants. What is the best time of the day to harvest most plants and why, in your opinion?
In my opinion, I think that is the beginning of the morning. Am I right? Because I think that you have more the
Sun?
weather is not so dry, you know. So I think the beginning of the morning is the best time. But I don't have 100% certain about this. Am I right?
Yeah, I don't know either. I usually harvest plants when I have time because sometimes I will just have time to harvest a plant at the end of the day. Because I have to work, you know. So I don't know.
Uh,
But
uh,
I don't know if there is a best time, moment of the time to put a seed in the earth and if it will change.
well,
So,
I think this is the morning because I live surrounded by small producers from Japanese communities, you know.
mhm,
So we have a lot of hortas uh,
porta.
in our neighborhood here, and I can realize they started to work very early, and I think
Mhm,
that's I don't know it's because of our regional weather because it's so hot here, and I think that's the plants and the seeds needing a lot of water and this was my personal answer, but I don't have any professional answer or scientific answer to. But I think it's this. I always see them uh, working on these hortas, small hortas, in the beginning of the morning.
yeah. Let me see hortas. Mhm. I don't know how it's horta.
Horta.
In English too.
Não, eu não sei inglês, né?
Let me took the word. Garden. It's
Garden.
garden. For me, garden, it's a garden. But
É,
okay, it's different. But the Google Translate is telling garden to garden. Yeah, it's a little strange, I think so, but it's okay, né? And do you have plants? Or do you have some plants? You have plants at home?
yes, yes, yes. In my parents' house, we have a lot of plants. My mother love plants, all kinds of plants. She in my house, in my parents' house, and where I live with my wife, my apartment, in the balcony. We have two balconies here, and my wife has a lot of small flowers and plants like cactus, like samambaias, like a lot of them, like
Mm.
uh, a lot of them. I forgot the names. Cheiro verde, some things we try to use in our daily food, And
Mhm.
I like she loves plants as well. I love the bit
So,
with plants.
so your wife likes to harvest plants to have Spice, for example. To have spice temperos.
Yes, 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 yes. This
Seasonings. Seasoning.
season. Yes, 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 yes. But have small flowers, have place like samambaias, and
Mhm.
another ones that grew up in the in our window, So because my city is very green city, so
Yeah.
everyone here is very crazy about uh, plants, these kind of things.
There is in my at the home of my mother, there is two trees, two pés de tangerina. In my city, we call tangerina. In other cities, I know people call mexerica. This fruit,
Yes.
this fruit people say have a lot of different names, but there is two big trees on the garden of my mother's house because I planted when I was a kid.
Oh, this is pretty cool. In my grandparents' house was amazing because in my city, the old house was very big. It's like
Mhm.
very big uh, because every house had small florets, because for instance, in my house, in my great parents' the house had mangueira, sabe, manga,
Yeah, I know.
enorme, enormous,
I
very big
know.
trees about manga, café, coffee, caju, uh, a lot of plants. Ainda had
Caju.
galinheiro.
Caju e cachê. Cachê.
It was amazing, amazing. So my parents' house is smaller, and now I live in an apartment.
Ah, you live in apartment.
Yeah, so we can't have these
I
trees
understood
and
you.
you know, uh,
Yeah, and in the modern life, it's difficult to find a house to live. The
yes,
house are becoming so expensive.
in a big house, because nowadays the houses are very, very expensive and very small. But in my city, you can now see, I can see now a lot of houses, small houses, for more than about half million. So it's very expensive.
Yeah, it's very difficult. In Rio de Janeiro, it's very difficult to find a house. To have a house with garden. I want in the future buy a garden with a house with a garden, but it's very difficult to find it. Uh, at the home of my mother, né, the place where I grew up, there was a big mango tree, as you said, enormous when my bought the car, the house when I was younger. I remember an enormous mango tree. I think 30 more than 20 meters more. Really, really big. But sadly, the how can uh, how can the roots of the mango tree were destroying were going under the house of the
Yes,
people, and because of that, né, my my father, my mother had to
to cut.
cut. But
Yes,
if I had a time machine and I had the opportunity to go to the past, I would go to that period of the time, now adults, and say to my mother and my father, don't cut the tree, please.
well, in my neighborhood here, where I live today, uh, uh, is a is an old neighborhood, and this house is still yet very big. And the house behind my apartment, they had a very beautiful mango tree as well.
Mm-hmm.
Was beautiful, 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 very, 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 very big, and they cut as well. So it's so sad. And in my city here, we have a lot of IPs, you know,
Mm-hmm.
IPs, and IPs are very beautiful. Also, here because they had that flowers, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So our neighborhood has a lot of IPs. I will put a link
Okay.
to you.
Some months ago, when I was in when I was in not exactly a market, but a sacolão, I found a mango that was the same type of mango that the mango tree in my house produces, because it's a specific kind of mango. There is different kind of mango, né? But the one that the tree produces was some specific. I find
Yes,
it and I decided to I eat it and I took the seed and I'm harvesting it in a small place and harvest the seed that is growing slowly, but it's growing. And in the future, I want to, I don't know, but I want to have a place with a garden to put this tree. As it is one of the mission of my life, of my personal life, to plant a big mango tree because I feel sorry for the big mango tree that was at my home and my family had to cut.
totally agree.
Something very personal. This is something very personal.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, very beautiful. It looks like sakura from Japão.
Yeah, sometimes yes, but you have this happening just for a few days, you know, and it's
Mm,
happening now in winter. So we have a lot of these trees yet here, but they are start cutting as well, you know. But it's sad.
oh,
It's very
I
sad
think.
because it's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. You know? You have a lot of these trees here yet.
Yeah, I think the scenario becoming beautiful. I thought it was just in spring, but it happens in all the years, all the
No,
year.
just the winter, just the
They're still
winter.
in there. Oh,
Uh,
wow, curious.
when well happens in the winter because I do believe that it's because of because of the weather, you know, the temperatures are more low and the flowers start to. I just realized this only in the winter. I don't know if the spring.
Yeah, spring is just September. But wow, very beautiful.
Yes.
I like it. Now I am harvesting my mango, a melon. I was harvesting a watermelon too. That was bringing a smaller watermelon, but the herb wasn't giving enough nutrition for the plant, so the plant was become anemic, anemic. And I decided to 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 take off the plant from the vaso, né? Let me say how to say vaso, vaso, vase. Okay, I decided to take the plant from the vase and put in another with a better earth, né? More fertility. But the plant didn't survive with the change, so died.
Yes, what I don't like in plates, I don't like this inside apartment. You know, a lot of planes inside. I don't feel that's cool,
Why?
because I think it's not aesthetic,
Ah,
you know.
I like to have plants.
I think
Not
that
in a very place, but
yes, no, one or other it's okay. I have one in my living room. I have another in my uh in another part of the house, but I have friends that it's fully, in environment, very in their room. So I think that is very strange for me. It's not work, because for me, plants must live in outside area in their house, is not inside. I don't know why.
yeah, I think it's also difficult because the plants need to have sun, need to have a sex of sun, né? If you just put it inside of your home, you can, for example, buy some artificial light, but
Yes,
the plants need sun, need to receive sun to grow.
yes,
Yeah, some plants, you can have some plants, for example, espada de São Jorge, that don't die, né? Or a
yes,
cactus, for example. I remember that when I lived in São Paulo, 2020 to 2021, when I arrived in my apartment, there was a cactus abandoned in the, not a garden, but it was a cobertura, a small cobertura, open area. There was a small cactus, and I adopted that cactus, started to take care of them, and I remember it appeared a flower
yes,
of the
yes.
car.
I will put
And
another.
sorry, oi?
Sorry, I will put another link with the examples that I don't like inside,
Ah,
So I think the cactus works very well. It's very beautiful, I think.
I
But
see.
uh,
A lot of plants.
a lot of plants, I think that's so much stranger.
Growing a jungle in my New York apartment. I think it is what you want to say.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, I like to have a jungle inside my apartment, but I think it took so work to take care. I don't know if the work. I don't know. It took so many work to make that to give sun to the plants inside the home. That's why I like to have plants, but as I said, you need to put artificial light in all parts of your home. It is make things more difficult. And about the cactus, when I come back to Rio de Janeiro, I brought the cactus with me. I wanted to buy, I don't bought the cactus. The cactus was in the apartment when I arrived. I don't know who left it there. And I just, no, I want to leave you alone here again, cactus. And I brought you here. And he is now in in the house of my mother because my house of my mother has a garden, some canes, and he's very big now. You are muted.
Oh, really? You're right. I totally agree with you.
I robbed it and she adopted the cactus. Okay, let me see. Do you have or do your wife have tools or techniques to harvest different types of plants?
Yes, she has uh, a few tools to gardening. She has like uh, some I don't know the name of the tools, but it's a very basic one that she has here in our house. And techniques, I think she uses some kind of vitamins to plants to grow beautiful flowers and this kind of things, you know. It's like if
Vitamins for
to,
plants?
yeah, I think something like to the flowers growing up more beautiful, you know. It's like seeds as well that you put on the vase with the com a, com a terra e grow up more beautiful and a special water, I think, that to the certain kind of plants, you know, that the leaves become more green, you know, something like that.
I'm a little curious to know what this kind of special water is.
You will grab there. Let me just a minute. I will catch there.
I'm a little curious about.
So, like this one,
Brilha a folha, pronto uso. Ah, never I will study about that. This
and
magical water.
yeah, this is a heavy for flowers as well, you know.
Mm,
So there's
yeah,
a little kit of this garden here.
I see. Yeah, I usually just take the organic material, né? The skin, no, skin. É, eggshell, for example, shell of the eggshell, é, a casca da fruta, that is fruit peel, the eggshell, the fruit peel, I mix and I put in the soil to have organic,
Oh,
to, to recycle, recycle the organic materials. I put at the soil to prepare to plant some. I usually just do that.
oh, that's cool. I can't imagine how to use this.
You just need to take organic things, mix with the soil, put, within the soil, and that's it.
Every time
Organic.
when a crisis is coming, crisis in general, me and my wife like to say, I will need to move to a small farm, you know, because we I always try to think, but we don't know how to to plant. We don't know how
Yeah.
to deal with animals. For instance, I don't have courage to kill a cow. You know, I,
Neither.
I don't have courage to kill a chicken. For instance, you know.
Yeah, even a chicken. And for example, my grandmother that lived in farm, she has the she knew how to kill a chicken to eat. Our grandma, my grandmother, people from Roça, né? They know how to create a chicken and kill it to make food for them. I don't have this ability.
I have a funny story. My sister's, the sister of my grandmother, lived in the Pantanal. You know, when we was kid, me, my sister, we went to the farm in the middle of the Pantanal, and everyone was talking, happy to be there, you know. And she started to think, oh, have a lunch with us here. I will prepare some things for you, you know. And suddenly she grabbed a chicken and cut off the the head of the of the chicken. And me and my wife we started to cry, you know.
Ah, whoa, now I go. She took a chicken. Okay, let's eat. Wow.
And it started blood, you know, me and my sister started to cry, you know, was
God.
and the fix become worse because we stayed there for 1 week, I think, and the last lunch was pig pork, and I remember, and she lived alone in the farm, you know, and she grabbed the pig pork. I don't know. She killed the pork, and the pork screamed so loud. Uh, I didn't eat meat until my 25 years old. I can't eat meat. I just started to eat meat after my 25 years old.
Oh, because of that?
Yes,
Whoa,
because I had a big trauma in my life.
I see.
I
Yeah.
had this.
Yeah, I just eat chicken and fish. I don't eat mammiferous animals. I don't like it. I don't like the taste. The taste. And I don't know, my stomach don't like. In general, I can I think I can kill a fish. I can. I don't know if I can kill a fish, but I think for me it is easier to kill a fish to eat than a chicken, for example. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's very strange because I like to fish, you know, but I don't like to cook it. So I just fish it, and after someone makes, you know,
Yeah,
uh,
but do you have the courage to fish? To fish, né? To fish the fish, né? To fish the fish. uh, in the lake and prepare it, kill it to eat. Do you have the courage to do that?
no, no, I just like it to grab and leave it there because I'm not a really good cooker. Cooker,
Ah, yeah. Cooking.
cooking. I'm not good with that, and I have
Mm.
friends that they are amazing to make cooking. I never try. I just like to grab, and for me it's okay. But I spend a lot of years of my life not eating meat, and not I didn't eat not nothing from animals because of this trauma.
I see.
But
Yeah.
nowadays I eat.
But if you go to the farm and see again, you
No,
probably stop.
I don't have courage to kill. No.
But if you see your the grandmother of your wife, I think do that again, you won't stop eating animals again.
No, no, nowadays no,
No,
because
they know.
I know how it works, you know. So
And also I think it is better than, for example, thinking about a frigorífero, por exemplo.
yes, man,
I
I
think a farm with someone that take care of animals to live, to have their food, is much better than thinking about all the agro industry, how they work.
I have a closely friend that he has a frigorífico. It's very hardcore. It's very sad.
Yeah. You deal
Very.
with the Duffy every day because
Yes. And when we was teenager, was very sad to see how they kill the animals. It's not like nowadays that we have a pa- uh, a painless. I don't know if painless, but it's more fast because the past were so horrible. Oh, very
okay.
sad.
So let's return to talk about plants.
Okay.
How do you wife can be or the Japanese community in your neighborhood store or preserve harvest plants to keep them fresh longer?
I think that they have some. They need to sell the production, you
Mhm.
know. And what realize that they like to watering uh, the plants, you know. So I think that they like avoid the extreme heat, and they always watering the plants.
I remember one day I was thinking about we have the freezer nowadays, né? The, let me that we have a refrigerator nowadays, né? That helps a lot. We can preserve food, we can save food. But a refrigerator needs electricity.
Yes,
And I was thinking, how people in the past save food without a refrigerator?
it's a good question. Good question.
And I started to research about that. I found out that people leaves food in a swamp because a swamp is an environment that preserve a pântano, um pântano.
Yes, I know that when we are fishing, for instance, the guys sometimes storage the meat in the river, you know, because it's more
Exactly.
cold. It's more cold.
And it's how we have facilitates nowadays, né?
Yes, we
A
have a lot of comfort.
refrigerator, a car refrigerator where you put the food and you can save it. You can cook a lot of food, just put in the refrigerator like marmita. Very practical. And for example, my father, when he was a kid, he was younger, he hasn't had electricity.
Yes, yes.
So it's not far.
I don't know because sometimes my father and my mom they have so beautiful memories from that time, you know. And I think that was more balanced life as well because sometimes I got myself wondering how was the life of my parents because nowadays my city is a very countryside mentality and this kind of things, and in the past, how it was, how was be without, uh, well, I remember the life before internet. I remember, is easy, but they didn't have uh, television, uh, movies, movie theaters, So sometimes I wonder about these things, and they they have good memories, They they start to they like to remember going to school, going to the mass, going this kind of things. And I think that's some beauty in these memories, in this lack. Because it's very strange. Uh, we have a lot of comfort nowadays, but I think that we have so much comfort that that is incredible that we have so much sad people around us. It's very strange.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
think.
we are because internet, because internet in special, we are very connected, but also very lonely.
Yes, 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 yes.
Nowadays, everything is so connected, and the people feel so lonely.
Yes, yes, it's very strange, because they like to my parent my father, for instance, they like to they have a lot of memories with his friends, going to fishing, going to make a lot of things. In nowadays I don't have friends, so it's very very strange. I don't have these memories.
You don't have a friend, a small group of friends?
Yes, I have some friends. I grew up with my friends since in the primary school, but nowadays everyone is so distant. You know,
Yeah,
everyone has your own life and these things. And everybody, all my friends, uh, like with me, we don't have time. This is the
yeah,
truth. We don't have time because everyone is working 24/7, 24/7. So it's very
yeah.
strange.
It is the
You
adult
know.
life. We need
Yes, 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 yes.
to work a lot in capitalism to pay the bills. And
Yes,
things more and more expensive.
you can't connect. So it's very strange.
Yeah, I have my friends, but I have the same friends from high school, the same group more or less. And yeah, friends I made in my university, other here, but it's a small group.
Yeah, same here. My wife, I knew her in the high school.
Oh,
We are friends since there.
oh, very cute.
Yes. And my friends from there as well.
Mhm. Do you know some eco-friendly or sustainable harvesting practices? For example, agroflorist. Do you know it's agroflorist? It's
No,
different from monocultura, for example.
no, no. I live in the most anti-eco environment in the world. That's my state. Everyone here is so stupid because they will destroy everything that's
Oh,
beautiful here. Unfortunately,
yeah. Oh, the harvest, I said, I forgot not the name. The agroflorist is the opposite of monoculture. Monoculture, you destroy everything to harvest soja, coffee, to harvest things
yes,
to just harvest. The the agroflorist, you harvest inside, you harvest without changing the place. So you don't destroy it. Like I think more or less the indigenous people do, né? Did, né? Because they have they have because of the religion, the spirituality, the religion, they has this idea to respect the earth, to respect the forest. That I think everyone should have because we need the earth and then we need the forest, the plants. We need that. Um, I really like this idea. When I was in São Paulo, in 2019, I did a course, and one of the parts of this course, it was a postgraduate degree in social innovation management, in social innovation. So ESG, social work, sustainable. We had a discipline called bioempathy, where we arrive at where we become, I think, 3 or 4 days, I don't remember, in a sítio. I don't know if it's a sítio. Não é. A sítio, a farm, I don't know how to say, em Mata Atlântica. Mata Atlântica is Atlantic Forest, né? And they didn't destroy the dreams to harvest. They worked with its idea. I think this is the future. And it harvests much more than the monocultura. I don't know why people don't do that. The agroforests. And you don't destroy the places to harvest just one thing, you know. It's a
Yeah,
very eco-friendly and sustainable harvesting practice.
I never saw eco-friendly around me, just destruction.
The destruction.
Yes, and in these days they found petróleo in Pantanal, so
Oh,
will they will
they
destroy it.
found petróleo? Oh,
Yes,
I know that in Brazil, all the petróleo you find, it's from the government. I don't know, things like
yes,
that.
yes. But
I
they
don't know
will
about that.
explore, so
Yeah,
it's sad, it's very
greed,
sad. Yes, greed.
the
Yeah.
human greed that destroys everything. So, Luis Carlos, we are going to finish how was our mention
Talia,
about
perfect
plants.
immersion, very nice, very smooth talk. The immersion was beyond that a regular immersion. I love so much.
Yeah, very good. And I like to talk about plants. And it's a vocabulary you usually don't use in it.
Yes, yes, yes. So and
It's
I
very
remember some things here. So was
it's
cool.
good to practice some vocabulary we don't usually use in our daily life.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, people from YouTube, I'm going to finish the transmission.